Good morning, Desert Sands Unified School District. My name is Sean Webb, and I'm your Director of Community Engagement and the Educational Foundation, and you're watching Classroom Conversations. Thank you for joining us. I believe, Chef Mary, you were on episode 58. This is we're getting to do a lot of these. It's a lot of fun. Today, we've got an exciting show. We're going to talk about some current events going on in Desert Sands, as well as share about one of our alumni that is doing outstanding in the community, as well as what he's doing in his professional career. But before I move on, I want to thank the Desert Sands Educational Foundation for providing this platform for us to present. And with that, I'd like to read their mission statement. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. And their vision statement. In partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in the academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in Desert Sands Unified School District. And we do this obviously to partner with our schools and our district. And why don't we go ahead and we'll continue on with Classroom Conversations with bringing Chef Mary here. Good morning, Chef Mary. How are you? Chef Mary, you're muted.
I think I'm in the North Pole.
You think you're in the North Pole? What's going on?
They said that we had probably anywhere from 13 to 19 inches of snow, depending on where you were in the mountain.
Okay.
And I think most of them is on my porch right now.
I saw a post yesterday. You kept on shoveling all throughout the day, it looked like.
Yeah, well, I was trying, like every time it was 2 inches, I would go out there because it's actually really, really light, powdery snow. Okay. And I mean, of course, it's beautiful. Like my son says, it's beauty with a pain in the behind because you have to keep digging it. So last night it really did. I got up about 3:30. It wasn't really a lot of snow, but then when I got up about 7 o'clock, it must have dumped those last 2 hours.
Okay.
It's kind of off and on, but chains are required. They've got real strict road restrictions, and so we are sequestered on the mountain.
Got it. I got it. So,
but otherwise, I'm not good. I'm doing good.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. You do look a little tan, though, even though there's a lot of snow on the ground.
I've been sitting on the porch in the snow with a sun thing on my face.
Okay.
Up here, the sun is really, really bright, so it doesn't take too much to sit out there for a little bit and get some sunshine on your face and just feel that nice, warm air around you when it's like 24 degrees.
Oh, definitely. I agree with you completely. It's nicely to have that. I'll tell you a quick story. Speaking of snow and getting too much sun, I had a lovely experience in high school to go to Russia. I was part of an exchange program in high school, and I went to St. Petersburg. And in St. Petersburg, right in the middle of the city, I should know the name of the river, but the river is right through the middle of the city. And these people, the people that lived in the city, when it was snowy out, they didn't like being pale. And the family I lived with even participated, and they were a St. Petersburg walrus. And what they would do is they go down to the riverbed up against the walls, and they would sit there. Imagine a guy my size in a Speedo, okay, with a piece of aluminum foil getting sun when there's snow on the ground and the river's frozen over. So that was kind of funny to experience that as a kid. I didn't do it myself, but I got to watch it and see it.
Yeah, it's amazing, how we all want that warmth on our face because, up here, the sun we're on the east side of it, so we really get a nice afternoon blast for like 2 hours, and that's what's going to happen today too. The sun will come up and this will melt, and the facing mountain snow will probably start to melt. They're expecting more snow in the nighttime. Okay. So it'll be busy, and it's just beautiful.
Well, the best thing about the snow for you guys is it'll extend your season, right?
Yeah, because they're going to try to stay open as long as they can. With the pandemic, our budgets were limited, so this will give us a chance to pick up, the extra revenue to make us successful and let us do. They're doing a lot of capital improvements right now. We got some new steam tables and things for the employees, so it's all good. It's really it's very positive.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move on with our current events here, and then we'll bring on our guests and talk a little bit more about what's going on there. But I just want to make sure that people are aware, as you know, Mary, you can get all of the best pandemic updates from our superintendent by going on Super Seconds here. This is on our website, DSUSD.us. And what's beautiful about this, as I've shared over and over again, I want to continue to share, is Mr. Bailey will take that large 50-page document and bullet it for us and gives the main points. So I want to encourage people that go there. We just had our most recent thing posted on the 9th. I'll tell you, I got to host some return to in-person webinars, and we have that on our website here too, DSUSD.us/in-person. And if you go here, which is awesome, we've got our webinars that we've done, Mary, as well as we've got our Spanish translation. And then I got to work with, and we'll play this at the end, and I'm not sure if you got to see it, but I got to work with the communications team with Jan and Mary and with Sean and Senius. He helped us out from technology. And then we had Stefan, who's an alumni of Palm Desert, to create these great videos for pre-K to 5 return to classroom. It talks all the steps and procedures. But those are all available right there on our website, as well as you can find it on social media too. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got. But also, I want to point out, if you go follow us on Facebook, let me pull this up here too. If you follow on Facebook, you can see all our greatest information that's coming out. So one of the things that we talked about in that welcome back to the classroom video is the 4 W's. Okay, welcome, wash, watch your distance, and wear your mask. So those are the 4 W's there. So you can see the video there, as well as you can see that, every time we go on Classroom Conversations, this is up here. But here's something we want to highlight, okay? So March 12th, okay, this is Dr. Joel Hood, thrivinguniversity.com, thrivingyounguniversity.com. This is that free college fair that's going on. And this is one of their free family events that's going on. And we want to make sure that our families are aware about it. And this is our partnership with One Future Coachella Valley.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I thought so too. But let's go ahead and let's get to the real reason why we're here today. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this tweet. So yesterday, we got to celebrate all the Riverside County Educators of the Year. And with that being said, I'm going to play this video real quick, okay? And because this is what was played, and this is what the county sent out. And just hit play here. Figure I'd have this ready for us, right, Mary?
Provides staff the support, knowledge, tools, and commitment to serve students. So we have a very special recognition. And out of the hundreds of confidential employees in the county, we are celebrating the Riverside County Confidential Employee of the Year Award, Consuelo. So Consuelo, congratulations.
She exemplifies our core values each and every day.
Such a well-deserved honor.
Connie, just know we sincerely appreciate you.
So Mary, that video goes on a little bit further and talks about the announcements. That was a complete surprise to her. I got to know about it because I got to supply some photos for it. But I think it'd be pretty awesome if we bring Connie on and we talk to her direct. What do you think about that?
I think that's incredible. We need to celebrate that announcement for her.
Yes, definitely. Well, let's go ahead and bring her on. Hey, Connie, good morning. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning. I'm doing well.
Excellent. Well, congratulations for being announced as the Riverside County Educator of the Year for being confidential staff.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know. I still can't believe it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I had the pleasure of filming you back in November when we were doing the district announcement and so forth. So it's just amazing that we get to do this now with the county level.
Yeah, the whole thing, the whole entire thing from December on, I didn't even know. I thought I did so bad. They interview you, right? They interview you after they meet with you after you send your application. They meet with you, and I talk really fast and I get nervous. So this is happening again. And I was like, oh my God, I just blew it. Jesus, I just talked so fast. I was nervous and so.
Well, I hate to do it to you, but I hate to interrupt you. We've got this, and we've got a stream bomber coming in. Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh boy. Well, here we go. We got our first stream bomber coming in. Is Superintendent Mr. Scott Bailey. How you doing, Mr. Bailey?
Good morning, Mr. Bailey.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, Chef Mary. Good to see you.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you. Just glad I could jump in or bomb in, as Sean said, and congratulate Connie once again. Connie, this is for you.
I'm gonna go pick that
up. Very, very proud of you. You obviously represent the Desert Sands family very, very well. You exemplify our core values, as I said on the live announcement just like 24 hours ago. You've worked tirelessly behind the scenes, and Quite honestly, as a lot of our employees don't typically get recognized out on the stage, but you are an integral part in allowing this show to go on, as they say. So just know that your efforts are greatly appreciated, and you certainly represent the district and your profession, your colleagues in such a positive light. So kudos to you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Applause.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, we got it again. Mr. Bailey, I don't know what's going on here. You always trigger these types of things, but coming in now, what's going on over there? But we got Blanche Ramirez joining us right now. Thank you, Mr. Bailey, for your kind words.
Absolutely. It's all about Connie right now.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good morning, Blanche. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am excellent. You're on with Connie and Chef Mary. What would you like to say?
Well, I'm just very, very excited and proud of Connie. I know she's an extremely hard worker, and she definitely exemplifies the confidential employees. So thank you, Connie, for just being so wonderful and being the Riverside County Confidential Employee of the Year.
Excellent. Blanche, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. We got a full room right now behind backstage. I'll tell you, Connie, I got to circle some people out. Blanche, thank you so much for the comments. We're gonna bring out our next visitor.
Thank you, Blanche.
All right. Next up, Connie, we have our very own Assistant Superintendent of Support Services, Laura Fisher, here.
Well, hi, Laura.
Yay!
Hi.
Congratulations, Connie, and hi, Chef Mary and Sean. Sean and I have been seeing a lot of each other, it seems, on the
We're
streets.
old friends.
Old friends. But Connie and I have had such an interesting year working together, and she has. And there are times that I think Connie and I have been emailing at about 11 o'clock at night. She has been.
Who cares?
Yes, in order to
done.
get the job done, and so this award is so well deserved, Connie, and she has been integral in ensuring that during this pandemic that employees are informed, their questions are answered, that we follow the correct protocol, and between personnel division and student services division, really making sure that we're taking care of everyone. And Susan Cadle and Connie and I have become true, I don't want to call them COVID sisters because that sounds really weird. But we really have. And sometimes we have to have a little humor in it as we're emailing each other late at night. But we got it done.
Yes, I see light. I see light. And it's a good thing.
And it has been a true testimony of teamwork. And so, Connie, I have always thought highly of you. But this year, I think we have all reached a whole new level of knowing what we can do together.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. Teamwork. Thank you. Thank you, Nora. Thank you.
We're trying to get a couple of people at one time.
There we go. Thank you for maximizing that. I love it. Hey, but believe it or not, we got some more coming in. So, Laura, I'm going to have you come off, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in. We've got Pauline Elders. Good morning, Pauline. How are you doing?
Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Chef Mary. Hi,
Good morning,
Connie.
Pauline.
Good morning, Pauline.
So proud of you. Congratulations on your award. I think you are a wonderful gal. I've always thought that about you. I'm so happy. I expect you to promote within Desert Sands in your future years here with us. And I'm very excited for you. Very proud.
Thank you, Pauline. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pauline, thank you for joining us. You know, we got a full crowd back here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in somebody who works very closely with Pauline, right in the same office, is Mr. Chad Wood. Good morning, Chad. How you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
Good morning.
Hi, boss.
Conversations, and you guys share a wall, don't you?
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what would you like to say to Connie?
Well, I just got to say how proud I am of her. She has put in the work. She's an incredibly intelligent woman, and she has. I've actually told her I think she's probably been one of my best aides. We have an ongoing talk about that, but she is incredible, and she's going to go far in this world. So it's a pleasure to work with her. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Wood, thank you very much. And I'm going to go ahead and circulate and get somebody else in here. Next, we have coming in, let's see, we have Lita, who's also in the personal office. Lita, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
welcome to Classroom Conversations. What would you like to say to Connie?
Well, I just want to say congratulations. And
Thank
it's
you.
been a short time working with her, but she's been awesome and she's taught me a lot already. And I hope to be just as great as her one day.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fantastic. I'll give you a little
Thank you,
history,
Lita.
Connie and Chef Mary. I've known Lita as long as I've been in the district because we worked together at Palm Desert High back in
That's right. Yeah.
2004 or 5. That's a long time
Yes,
ago. Yeah,
yes.
a long time ago. Well, Lita, thank you for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here.
Thank you,
Who
Lita.
do we have next?
You're
We have
welcome.
Dr. Cook, who's going to join us. Let's see here. Oh, Dr. Cook. Good morning, Dr. Cook. How you doing?
Great. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I just wanted to say that today. Can you hear me? I love it.
Well, you're on Classroom Conversations with Connie. What would you like to say to her?
Connie, congratulations. I want to wave out my window. Oh, your blinds are closed.
They're closed right now.
Connie and
Yeah.
I share an outdoor hallway, and I have to tell you, from when I started in the personnel office, and just as a little aside, I've also known Lita since I started.
I love that.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Connie, when I started in personnel, Connie's, I was in a conference room office and Connie was right kind of outside the door. And I got to tell you, she made those days in that dark, sad conference room so wonderful. Connie, and not just because you're kind and you're funny and you listen to my conversations as I did yours, but you had so much information, right? Like Connie, this award is it makes sense. She is so good at what she does. And if she doesn't know something, she figures it out. Connie, you are absolutely amazing. You're an inspiration.
And you inspire me. So that's what it is. You guys inspire me.
Is it my hair that inspires you or what?
Always your hair.
I'm thinking probably not. But seriously, you are incredible and you are such an asset to our district. And everybody says you're going to go far. You will. Whatever you want to do, I know you'll get it done. And I'm just I'm excited that I got to work with you so closely. And even now I get to work with you and wave at you sometimes, even though you're not there now. Well, you're there, but not. But congratulations. I'm so excited for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I think this is a great segue to go ahead. I always like to put up the comments that are coming in on Facebook. And this is from a Francisco Reese. This is good morning, guys. But then also, I think this will be really special. Congratulations, sis.
That's my sister.
Yeah, gotta love that. Dr. Cook, thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and bring in Mrs. De La O.
Ooh, yay. Oh, I'm out.
Mrs. De La O, how are you doing? Oh, wrong screen's here. There we go.
Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Sean and Chef Mary.
Good morning.
Good morning, Teresa.
What would you like to say to Connie?
Connie, I am so proud of you. Connie and I worked closely together over the last couple of years, and I can tell you that she absolutely exemplifies what a confidential employee is and should be. She has so many strengths, and her empathy for people. People don't see the behind the scenes, and a lot of times she has to make decisions like where to apply leaves or how they qualify for things. And her heart is always in it. And so classified employees are definitely in good hands with Connie because she cares. It's not just a job for her. This is people's lives that we're affecting, and it matters to her. And so I'm so proud of her. There is not a person who deserves this honor more than Connie. And this last year, man, it has been a tough one for us. Yeah. And she has just taken the bull by the horn. She has done an amazing job handling COVID. And I'm telling you what, she's awesome. So there is not a person who deserves this honor more. I'm so proud of you, Connie. And I'm glad that everyone else sees the work that you do, the hard work that you do.
Thank you, Teresa. Awesome. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you.
So I'll share something with everybody here. I've got this on screen. I want to bring it up. So yesterday, this took place in the office here. Let me get that banner off your head there. Sorry, Teresa. Let me get that. There we go. So this took place yesterday in the classified side of the personnel office. And Connie, that picture there, I'll tell you, it was Teresa that reached out to me earlier in the week. And when we prepared the Employee of the Year video and so forth, we were able to pull that from there. So we got to thank our team at Graphic Services who quickly turned around and put up this beautiful sign. And you can blame Teresa. I'm the one that gave her the photo. You blame both
I was
of us.
like, where did that come from?
Yeah, but Teresa, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. We're going to bring on someone else that we got coming on. Let's see here. Thank you. And coming in next is Adriana. Good morning, Adriana. How are you?
Good morning. Congratulations,
morning, Adriana.
Connie.
Thank you, Adriana.
You had to beat out a lot of people to get where you are today. So it reminds me of our Dr. Carrion training days.
Never forget.
And you work very hard. So this is a very well-deserved recognition for you.
Thank you. Don't do things just like Adriana does, but I always think of her when I do things, because when I first trained to be an AA at Dr. Carrion, it was Adriana walking me, teaching me. And I just put myself in good hands because she really just schooled me and kind of set the foundation for who I want to be and where I want to go and how I want to do things. I do my own thing, but still, like the foundation was set with the relationship that I built with her, Dr. Carrion days. Yeah, thank you, Adriana.
You're welcome. You're doing a great job. Anything's possible if you work hard enough.
Yep.
I'm trying.
Well, it seems like you don't have to try hard. You're doing an amazing job without it.
Thank you.
Definitely. Adriana, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and we'll wrap up with Connie here. Thank you. So Chef Mary, you've seen everybody in the district office now to wish this lovely employee of ours in regards to being Employee of the Year. Anything that you'd like to share and say?
Well, I think there's a core of us. When we get these awards, it's kind of embarrassing a little bit because you just really are doing your job, and you have a lot of integrity and tenacity, and that comes from way deep inside, and it makes the job easy. That you're doing the right thing, and that you feel something for other people, and you kind of put yourself in their shoes. And so for you, Connie, it's like I congratulate you because it's something that a lot of people just don't get to experience. And so embrace it and carry it with you. I carry those things with me everywhere I go and whatever I do. And it's nice when you leave your job at nighttime and you feel really good about yourself and that people are proud to be in the same space with you. So just keep it going, girl.
Thank you. I will.
And I'm going to put her on spot here. Connie, have you been going to work out lately? I used to do CrossFit with Connie in the morning.
So I've been bad. I've been 2 weeks last week, but
okay.
Yeah, I need 2 days last week, but I need to get back like on my 5-6 day routine.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're welcome to join me in my 5 a.m. roll call hikes anytime.
Said 5.
I always like to put people on the spot here. Oh, we got some more comments. I want to make sure that you're aware. This is Officer Rick Contreras.
Oh my gosh.
Connie. He's also a La Quinta High parent and I believe Oliphant Elementary parent. We also have, Lita's also watching us on Facebook saying congratulations. And then as well as Dr. Cook did too.
Thank you.
Connie, it's not every day that we get to have somebody from the personnel office on with us. Maybe if you could just give us a little snippet, what is a confidential employee do and so forth?
Jeez.
So maybe you don't want to talk about it.
It's confidential. I'll tell you something. It's confidential. Just leaves. I work on leaves. I do, board agenda items. I do the contract updates. Negotiations. Well, when negotiations used to be in person, there was a little bit more to that, but I get the binders ready. I work with the committees, catastrophic, the reclassification committee,
Okay.
I work closely with AAs when they have questions on new language or a variety of things, just so many things. I love every single part of it.
Have your name and then Jack of all trades at the end of it because it's named off a number of different departments in Desert Sands. It's just awesome that you're able to wear those many hats to do so.
Yeah, it's fun. I love that. I love being, and I'm giving that freedom, to kind of help out, to learn. And every time I learn something new, I create my own way of it. And then eventually, if I'm going to train somebody, if I'm going to teach somebody, then this is my way. But once you get it going, make your own thing out of it, as long as it works for you. So that's how I train. I always do cheat sheets. I always share whatever I'm able to do and help with. I'm always willing to do it.
That's fantastic. I know
I'm working on that list.
I know Mary can relate to cross training in the kitchen industry, in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
It's invaluable to have, and I think it's just great that you're doing it and taking part of it in Desert Sam's.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I think you kind of empower people to function on their own. And
Yeah.
sometimes there's always a better idea. I've always felt that if something fails, well, let's try it another way.
There
Or
you go.
maybe your way was good and my way was bad. And even as long as I've been in the industry, I'm always open for a new idea. And someone will say, "Oh, well, have you ever tried this?" And you're just like going, "I've been doing this for 30 years. It never occurred to me."
Yes.
And you pass it on. So
Yep. So
that's
we do
great.
have one more message that came in. This came in via video because this person couldn't be with us virtually right now. So I want to go ahead and pull that up here, and I'll hit play.
There.
Hey, Connie, it's Mary. So sorry I can't be there this morning during Classroom Conversations, but I wanted to let you know again how very proud I am of you. You so deserve this award. You are always there for all of us, always ready to find out an answer, to come up with a solution. So really, congratulations. Enjoy your moment. Bye.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
Mary.
go. Well, Connie, once again, congratulations on being Riverside County Confidential Employee of the Year.
Thank you
We
so
give you
much.
applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Applause.
You got it. You have a great day. I hope that this was the peak of your day, but it just keeps on going even higher and higher for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure it will be. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your
got it.
time.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Enjoy it,
Mary.
honey.
Bye, Sean. Thank you.
Well,
So,
Mary,
Sean, I have to share something with you that we
Yes.
can do a shout out to Dr. Cook.
Okay.
He has inspired me to start knitting.
Oh, really? Oh,
So,
I don't
I
see
have-
her in her camera. Otherwise, I would have pulled her up right now. But she's inspired you to knit. Look at that.
Knit. I used to knit a long time ago, and then I kept thinking, when there's a lot of downtime right now.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so I drug out the knitting needles, and I have successfully knitted and purled a scarf. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I
You
couldn't
have it?
remember.
Can you go grab it?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, please go grab it. Please go grab it. Do you hear that? She's going to grab the scarf.
Yeah, I want to see the scarf.
I knew you'd be all about that. That's why I brought you back out.
Little projects today I'm wearing. Let's see what you
Okay.
got, Mary.
Okay, I'm going to make sure I don't tear it apart.
So, Mary, we brought Dr. Cook back on to see what you're working on. Oh, my gosh. Look at that, Mary.
Ooh, pretty.
And then I did a hat. I haven't sewed it together yet. But
Oh, you
it's
did a hat flat. You're going to do it. You don't knit in the round. Let me see that. Hold that up a little closer. I want to get a good look. And up a little higher. Looks nice, Mary. Wow.
So I didn't have a pattern, but I went to the dollar store and bought some stuff. This was my first thing. And I realized my skills are not very good, but it'll fit. It'll fit around. I've got to get a needle to sew the sides together, and it'll look like that.
Mary, text me your address. I will send you needles, and you're good to go.
Well,
I
this
just
is
finished a hat the other day.
so. This one was knit 4, purl 4.
Yep.
And so far it's even. You can see it's even.
Yeah, it looks great.
And it's really soft. So I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very nice.
I don't know. Today's a scarf day here. I don't know about you, Mr. Webb, but I was pretty cold on my walk this morning.
I tell you what, if you get moving like we are, you burn about 900 calories. We're not that cold for long.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah.
Dr. Cook is 24 degrees up here.
Oh, God.
And I've been
So-
shoveling. I got up at 6 o'clock to shovel snow.
So I can connect you guys to this next piece, Dr. Cook. If you got a minute, I want to share with you.
Sure.
So he graduated in 2018. He was a student there when you were there, Brandon Lee. Did you hear about what he did last night? So he had a boxing match against a gentleman who's 17-3 in Connecticut. His name is Samuel Tia. And last night, he won that boxing match in the 3rd round. And by winning it, he is now the Intercontinental Boxing official champion. This is big news. He's an IBO champion at the age of 21. And I have the video that was pulled up from Showbox. And if you guys want to see it, I'll go ahead and put it up.
I do. I feel like, did you tweet this out also? Was this on
I
Twitter?
did. It's just remarkable because I'm a big fan of the Rocky movies. And I'll tell you what, this could have been a Rocky movie scene. It was just that unreal.
Come on.
Let me
In a
go
weird
ahead
way,
and,
this might be Santia's best
hold
bet to
on,
weather storms like this.
pull up the video here. Give me 1 second. But this is the video last night. And you'll see it here. You got to watch it. It's only about 17 seconds long. You'll see the knockout.
In a weird way, this might be Santia's best bet to weather storms like this. So that Lee punches himself out a little bit.
That's a huge right hand.
A huge right hand knocked him out. They were calling him and putting him in words like contender. He is up for a world championship, and he's a high alum and Desert Sands alum. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. But I just thought I'd share that with you, Dr. Cook, since you were definitely at La Quinta when he was there as a student.
Yep, absolutely. I recall. Yep.
All
Mary,
right.
really good to see you. I do have to head up, but Mary, good to see you. Keep up the knitting.
Oh yeah, it's been really. Last night I was sitting here for like 2 hours. I mean, I'm not really fast, but I've kind of gotten I've got the knit and purl thing out down pretty well. Now I need to do the other things. I need a book, I think. But
again, just text me, Mary. I have it. You whatever you need.
I will definitely connect you to. All right.
Oh, awesome! That would be great. Yeah, it's fun. After I saw your sweater, and I thought I've done those before a long time ago with the great big needles, with the big wooden needles. I like back in the 70s, those sweaters.
All right. See you, Dr. Cook. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, Dr. Cook.
Yeah, Mary. Geez, we've had a lot of great things happen just today in our episode, right? We got to congratulate an Employee of the Year for the county, and then one of our own alumni is a champion. He's got a big old gold belt too that came along with it as well.
Oh my gosh. Well, with Connie, it's like I think we all do our jobs like you and I do, and we don't think about the recognition. And when it comes, it's almost like a surprise, like, oh wow, like what did I really do? But when someone else sees your labor and your dedication, it makes you even a better employee. It makes you want to do a better job and be a better person. So, kudos to the organization that gave her that award.
No, like I said, so this is an employee driven, not employee, but driven, but it was a district voted on award first. So she was voted on by her peers. And then what happens there is after you're voted on by your peers and they go ahead and announce it, which we did in December, then they get a packet of information from the county to apply for the county position, for the county Employee of the Year. So it wasn't just like she just passed over and she walked over and got to apply. She had to fill out a good packet of information, answer questions, as well as participate in a Zoom interview.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and if you think about the amount of school districts in Riverside County to be selected the one confidential Employee of the Year, it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You think about the thousands of students that we have just in Desert Sands, close, pushing 27,000 students here. Imagine how many are in the county. I should probably have that stat, but I don't. I'm sorry.
So is there any more updates since we talked on Tuesday with schools or anything?
Yeah, so I'll tell you, I've got the honor, myself, Mary, and Jan, we're going to be escorting the media around Franklin Elementary today. And if there's any media sources that are watching, you want to be part of that, please contact Mary Perry, our public information officer. So we're going to do that so we can give them an idea what a classroom looks like, what the different the cafeteria situations are going to look like, the different gates and so forth. And we're just, they can't touch anything, but they're allowed to walk through and take film and footage today because our first day for pre-K through 5 is going to be March 15th in a hybrid environment. Once we get below the 7 threshold per 100,000, that's when we can talk about having the the 6 through 12 open. And how that works, Mary, is per our agreements is we have to give a 7-day notification, 7 school day notification to our teachers, and then we can consider opening up. So I'm not sure when that date's going to happen. We have to wait for the county to get to that 7 per 100,000.
Yeah.
Start talking. Yeah.
So
very exciting news. Another update I'll tell you, for the first time ever, I get to participate, and according to Mary Perry, this is the first time that Desert Sands is participating. So Bermuda Dunes is not a city out here, but it's an area, right? So with that being said, they don't have a city council, they don't have those types of things, but they do have quarterly town hall meetings, and who runs those is the assemblyman, and I'm sorry, not the assemblyman, but the supervisor, and that's going to be Manny Perez. So I'm going to be with him tonight in a smaller group representing the district to talk about the updates and so forth.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's pretty exciting to be able to talk with our families at Bermuda Dunes that necessarily don't have a city council they can speak to and so forth.
Yeah.
So they're going to have an update from the school district tonight as well.
Well, you know, on our Tuesday meeting with Craig, he brought up something that I kind of want to bring up again a little bit about bringing information to everybody and just everyday language. He said no adjectives or whatever. Yeah. And I thought about that, and I remember when I first went to a school event, I was kind of in the dark about what you guys were talking about because you have your own buzzwords.
Yep.
And the same with the culinary industry. We have our buzzwords, and I'm sure Craig has buzzwords. And I found that that was really important, particularly when I was listening to Laura at one of the board meetings, that it was very straightforward. There was no flowery words.
Yeah.
We actually, I mean, it was very comprehensive that I could understand what she was telling us.
Right.
And I think part of our Classroom California has been really important because we've gotten down to a level where I think what we say is just everyday language and giving it to them straightforward. And that's like Craig said, without any adjectives or whatever.
Right.
So I just wanted to say thank you because I think you brought that to the table.
Oh, I think we brought that to the table, Chef Mary. If you remember, this all started off with morning coffee with Chef Mary.
I know.
Just wanted to highlight some of our friends and look where we're at.
It has. It's been a tremendous ride, and to see everybody again from the district because in being in the culinary kitchen. I really saw students and a few of the counselors that came down for coffee, and I knew these names, but I never had a face with them. And I knew they had done things for me in personnel. So it's just good to see who they are and to appreciate, the work that they do. And because you just don't know, it's nice to see the face.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, one of the people I'm going to see later is Craig Campbell, who we talked about earlier, just a second ago. Is there anything you want me to tell him directly from you?
Tell him happy birthday.
I will, definitely.
It is his birthday, and you give him a virtual hug.
We'll do one of these, an air hug.
I'll do this.
Okay. We'll do an air hug like that. You got it, definitely.
That's often.
Yeah. So, Mary, next Tuesday when we get to talk, it'll be after the first day of school, which is the 15th. It'll be really exciting. Another thing that I get to do on the 15th is I briefly talked about this, but the Harper for Kids Foundation, they have a partnership with a couple of elementary schools and middle schools, and they have some, a gold medalist that's going to be talking to a couple of their kids, to a couple of our classrooms via Zoom on Monday. So I get to participate and be in that and watch it and so forth. So I'll definitely be sharing about that. And I'll tell you, the Harper for Kids Foundation they're expanding into Desert Sand. So I'll have more info about that. And I plan on even bringing on one of their founders, Peanut. Love her name. She's going to come on and talk about what the Harper for Kids Foundation does. And they have a direct connection to the Indian Wells Tennis Gardens and the BNP Paribas. So it'll be fun to talk with them. And they'll be, so Monday I get to be in the Zoom with them. And then hopefully Tuesday, probably not Tuesday, but more along the lines of Thursday, the following Tuesday, they'll be on with us in Classroom Conversations.
Yeah, I have a kind of a crazy question for you. I was thinking about the kids coming back to school. Are they able to bring their own lunch?
That's a great question, and we definitely addressed that last night at our webinars and so forth, but I'll share with our people now. Yes, so they can bring their own lunch. It's perfectly fine, as long as it comes with them as the student enters the gate. If you remember at La Quinta, as well as a lot of the elementary middle schools, a lot of times during the day, they would accept meals during the day from their families. Due to the pandemic, due to our scenarios, we're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
So as long as a student brings the food with them as they initially enter the gate, they can still bring their own. But the beautiful thing is, as Dan Capello shared over and over again, all our meals are free. All of the meals are free right now. So if a student forgets a meal, they can just go ahead and go to the cafeteria and they will provide them with meals. And then, Mary, since you asked about meals, I'll say that yesterday I was at La Quinta High to talk about this. Meal distribution is now only on Wednesdays.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, now only on Wednesdays. And then the reason for that is there's going to be a lot of traffic with hybrid learning and school and so forth. So we want to make sure that we can, one, maximize our cafeteria staff by having them work on campus because they have to serve meals on campus, as well as they have to serve meals to the general public on Wednesdays. So we're just going to be doing it on Wednesdays. But when you show up, you're going to get 7 lunches and 7 breakfasts.
Oh, my gosh, that's incredible.
Yeah, think about it. We're gonna have to do the Chef Robertson challenge again. I'll have to get him a new bag.
Yeah, he'll have to do something for every day. Make him do something for every day, every meal. Make that little guy work for his money.
I don't want to say that because I don't pay him very much.
No,
Actually, nothing to him.
We'll throw them a couple of pennies.
There we go. There we go. Well, Mary, I hope you have a great day up in the snow. You stay safe. I know that you were talking about coming down because you have a big thing coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for you, but yeah, be safe with it being all snowy and cold up there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to lift the chain requirements. They still have them on.
Okay.
I don't know. The sun is out, and once the sun starts to hit the snow, the streets they clear pretty carefully. But Caltrans is really, really aware of the fact that a lot of people don't know how to drive in the snow and the ice, and so they probably are a little more aggressive about chain requirements. But I think in the long run, it really saves a lot of issues up here for people driving.
Definitely.
So what you see.
I try not to go up there when there's a chain requirement and so forth. I haven't driven in the snow in like 20 years. I don't know how I'd do right now. I used to have it down pat. Maybe I shouldn't share this, but I used to have, my first car was a Lincoln Continental rear wheel drive. So I had that thing so good where I could do a donut right into a parking spot on the end.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, good times. Well, Mary, I'm going to go ahead. We'll close this out here. Today was awesome. We got to honor Connie, got to talk about everything going on with the opening of school, as well as, congratulate Brandon. But hopefully we get him on this too. I talked to his family last night. He would have been on this morning, but he's actually flying back today.
That's just incredible. I mean, he must be just heart pounding right now.
Oh, geez.
To have such an accomplishment at a young age. I mean, that's just.
Well, Mary, look at him here.
Oh, look
that's
at
solid
that.
Gold. That belt is solid gold there with the leather. That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
And you should see what we saw what the other guy looks like. Brandon doesn't look like he has much bruising or anything there.
No, I know. And that's awesome. I mean, it's just so good to see the young people accomplish probably a dream.
Oh, yeah. His dad posted a video when they were training back when he was like 6 years old. It's been a dream since then.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it'll be my goal to try and get him to come on with us. I think that'd be pretty awesome. But we will see everybody on Tuesday in Classroom Conversations.
Yes.
I'm actually going to come back with you on Monday. We might even do something this afternoon with our live walkthrough with Franklin. But you'll definitely see us Tuesday. But be on the lookout for when I snip in and out with our live videos, because I'm going to give you behind the scenes what's going on in Desert Sands. Hey, guys, have a great day. Make sure you wash your hands and wear a mask. We'll see you.
Yes, for sure. Bye, Sean. Have a good day.
You too.